I have completed the construction of my burrow, and it seems to be successful. All that can be seen from the outside is a big hole. That, however, really leads to nowhere. If you take a few steps, you strike against natural firm rock. I can make no boast of having contrived this route intentionally. It is simply the remains of one of my many abortive building attempts. But finally, it seemed to me advisable to leave this one hole without filling it in. But you do not know me if you think I am afraid. Or that I built my burrow simply out of fear. No. At a distance of 1,000 feet from this hole lies, covered by a movable layer of moss, the real entrance to my burrow. Secured as safely as anything in the world can be secured. I live in peace in the inmost chamber of my house. And meanwhile the enemy may be burrowing his way slowly and stealthily straight toward me. I do not say he has better scent than I. Probably he knows as little of me as I of him. I am also connected with the outer world by quite narrow, tolerably safe passages, which provide me with good, fresh air to breathe. These are the work of the field mice. I have made judicious use of them, transforming them into an organic part of my burrow. They also give me the possibility of scenting things from afar and thus serve as a protection. I make practice of reviewing my burrow. The most beautiful thing about it is the stillness. For hours I can stroll down my passages and hear nothing, except the rustling of some little creature which I immediately reduce to silence between my jaws. Otherwise, all is still. But then there is this whistling. It occurred recently and it won't let my imagination rest. It is useless to deny it to myself that this whistling must be made by some beast. The noise can be heard everywhere, and both at the same strength, and moreover uniformly both by day and night. The nature of the noise, this piping or whistling, gives me much food for thought. When I scratch and scrape the soil in my own fashion, the sound is quite different, meaning the beast's chief means of burrowing must not be its claws, but its snout or its muzzle, which, of course, apart from its enormous strength, must also be fairly sharp at the point. I am still uncertain if the beast has ever heard me, or is even aware of my existence in any way. I dug the experimental trenches to defend my castle. Perhaps it could have heard me, though my style of digging makes very little noise. But if it had heard me, I must have noticed some sign of it. The beast must at least have stopped its work every now and then to listen. But all remained unchanged.